Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I hear you, man.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I feel you, man.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Let's get it on.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Everybody thinks this game of pong is easy, but many of them ignore the basic scientific principles. For example, physics behind pong mostly resemble that of basketball. During a free throw, a player must stay up above the target in a parabolic shape, and the velocity of the ball is going to counteract with gravity. But only up until a specific point after that. Gravity is going to begin pulling the ball back down towards the table. And this is where the horizontal velocity of the ball's position on the x-axis comes into play. But ultimately, remember this, it has to match up how fast the player shoots the ball and at the angle at which he or she shoots it.
Alright, this game, it's gotten so personal to me, to everybody in this whole high school, college kind of thing. Like, people spend countless hours in the gym practicing their shots, trying to figure out what it is, but I realized all I really needed was Mr. Gross's physics class, man. Parabolas, trajectories, sine, cosine. Before I take a shot, I just straight up do the calculations in my head. I make it every time. That's why I'm the best, not because of my good looks. Just because I use physics.
Am I good at this game? Am I good at this game? Of course I'm good at this game. It's physics. Do I know physics? Oh, I know physics. Do you know why I know physics? Mr. Gross is why I know physics. I don't even have to look at the... I don't even have to look at it. It goes in. Oh, do you like that spin? Yes, it's physics. Physics. Another spin with physics. Bang.
It's really key right now that we should talk about the general relativity and how it began with the equivalence principle, which states of accelerated motion and being at rest, like in a gravitational field, for example. When standing next to a pong table are physically identical. And the upshot of this is the free fall is the ping pong ball in inertial motion. So in other words, an object in free fall is falling because that's how objects move when there's no force being exerted on them. Instead of this force being due to the force of gravity, as in the case of classical mechanics, beer pong is not incompatible with classic mechanics and special relativity. Because in these theories, inertially moving objects cannot accelerate with respect to each other, but in objects in free fall do move.
There's this game, man, sweeping the nation. Pong. Say it with me. P-O-N-G. Pong. Everywhere. It's hitting the scenes. High school students, for all I know, middle school, elementary, college, parents, the sky's the limit, man. This is the game right here. The NRA, NCAA, DNA, RNA, everyone. It's everywhere. You know a little friend of mine, you might know him. Kobe Bryant. What do you think? You think he acquired his skill through workouts and practice? No. He was at home, pen and paper, just doing physics, calculation, parabolas, everything. How do you think he got as good as he did? Pong. Pong. Physics. Physics. Pong.